Okay, in this video we're going to go over what we call translation notation. And remember that translations are one of the four kinds of transformations that you can move an object on the coordinate plane, right? So translations are simply sliding an object along the x-axis and then along the y-axis, and then going either, horizontally, vertically, or you can even go into a diagonal type of direction. So, and this is how you would notate the directions, okay? So you'd say for every x and y arrow, the x would move a number of spots and the y would move b number of spots, okay? So now let's just go ahead and look at this particular image here. Matter of fact, this is called our pre-image because it's the image that we have before we actually translate, and this is going to be called just the image itself, right? The image afterwards. So how do we move this to here? And what's our notation? What are our directions going to be? Okay, so what we first need to know is, we'll just take one of the vertices. Let's take this particular one right here, okay, which would correspond to this one right here, okay? What we do is let's count along the x-axis, see how many it moved, and then we'll count along the y-axis and see how many it moved. And it looks like this point, this vertex, moved 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so we're going to say for these xy's that the x seems to move 5 in the positive direction. Oops, don't want that. Let me go ahead and get rid of that. It moves 5 in the positive direction, and then it moves 1, 2, 3, 4, a negative 5 along the y. So we'd say y minus 5. Okay, now let's see if that holds true for every single one of these points. So I have this one here. It looks like it moves 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it did move 5 along the positive. And let's see what it moves along the negative. 1, 2, 3, 4, a negative 5 along that one. Let's just check this point here. It moves 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 along the x-axis, and it moves 1, 2, 3, 4, a negative 5 along the y. So this notation is called our rule, okay? That's the rule that moved this pre-image to this image, and it moved it this direction and then down there. Okay, I hope that was helpful.